My car broke down June 5th of 2025. I originally projected to have my car back around September or November of that year. I had it fixed by the end of July. In that coaching program that I'm in, I was talking to my mentor, Anthony, telling him the situation and how I felt and what I actually did. He said, that's the same mindset that'll make me debt free. I don't react anymore, I respond. And pressure doesn't scare me, it sharpens me. Let me go into detail. I'm gonna take y'all back to that day, June 5th of 2025. Flooding day, I made a stupid decision to drive through a large puddle of water. My car ended up losing power as I was driving through it, and it just completely cut off. I'm thinking it was electrical or just, it being water, but it actually went into my engine. It seized the engine. I didn't know that at first until people started coming to me and people from my job started pulling up to the scene. And they was like, bro, you could have probably did this and did that, but I'm hoping not. At the time, I had an emergency fund of $3K. I'm not gonna go into detail on what happened to that $3K, but I could have had my car back probably within weeks, if I would have did the right thing with that $3,000. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I ended up getting multiple people to assess my engine, thinking it could be fixed. And I went to Dodge Lithia. They charged me like $800 to $1,100 just to see if it was actually water in it. But that was the second place I took it to. The first place was someone who was working on my car. I took it to him. He charged me like $800. I think it was like, yeah, around $800 just to assess it. If you can do the math there, I was already like damn near $2K in the hole. I only had about $1,000 some left. So within that time, I didn't cry about it. I didn't stress about it. I didn't really let it get to me. It was bothering me a little bit, but I wasn't letting it take over me. I had to be intentional about the situation. And if you know me, if you know this channel, I always speak about awareness and being intentional. Whenever you face a hurdle, whenever you're facing adversity, face it head on. Come up with a plan, but face it head on and do what you need to do. Fast forward, I came up with a plan on what I needed to do. So in the meantime, I needed a way to work. So I went and paid for a scooter. I paid like $180 for that scooter. It was a High Boy scooter, High Boy 2. It was pretty cool. It got me to work in time, using that the whole time. It was working for me. There was days where it was raining, I couldn't ride it. I gotta ride those days. But that was my way of getting to work in order to keep that money flowing in. So I projected. That happened June 5th. I projected to have my car fixed and ready like September or November of that year, which that was months off from what I really originally wanted my car back. But since it's on the car note, I'm like, I'm not letting my car go back. I'm not getting a new car note. So we just gonna figure this out. We're gonna get it fixed. Came up with the plan, found someone to work on it. So all I had to do was just save up my money again, save up my money. Once I saved up my money, I started paying for the parts. The engine was the first. After the engine, the person was telling me who was working on my car. I found him, he picked up the engine for me, and I got my car towed to him. He took care of it, let me know all the parts I needed, and he handled it. It wasn't all at once. I had to save my paychecks up. I had to work my way up. And it seemed like being in the midst of it, like during that time, it seemed like it was taking a while. But next thing you know, by the end of July, like July 26th, somewhere around there, could be earlier, could be later, but July, I got a call. My car was done. That's when it was over with. I went and picked it up. I had the money, so I just went and picked it up. And that goes to tell you, right? Be intentional. Just because you project something, your projections are not up to your liking, that don't mean continue. That doesn't mean not go for what you want. That means head on straight into the fire. And I got this one story I learned it from one of the mentors I follow, a person who I follow on YouTube. He has this story about the buffalo and the cow. And the things about buffaloes is they know what to do. They know that when they see a storm coming, instead of running away from the storm, the buffalo is going to head into that storm head on, because he know if he heads on into that storm, sooner or later the storm will be over with. As goes for the cow, when a cow sees a storm coming, it runs away. So basically, it's making the situation last longer. The storm is going to last longer because he's running away from the storm, and the storm is following. As for the buffalo who headed straight on into the storm, he made it out. And that just goes to say, like, no matter what it is that you want to do or what you have planned to do, even if you're facing adversity right now, have a plan. Stick to that plan. Even if the plan projections isn't, even if that plan projections isn't up to your liking, still do what you need to do. Still follow that plan and still think of ways you can get ahead. The only reason I got more videos like this topic came to mind today when I was speaking with my mentor, Anthony. I told you guys about how I'm in his coaching program right now to become debt-free, take control of my finances. I'm pretty good at that now. I'm not going to lie to you. Only reason I joined the program was to really elevate it, to really take it to another level. Like, yeah, I'm cool with it right now, but I want to be really good at it. I want to fix my mindset. I want to really be intentional and take control. And that's what it's doing. I told him, I let him know my goals and how I was feeling today, and he gave me the response like, that is resilience. And that's the mindset I need to take into becoming debt-free. And the only reason I'm giving you guys this video is because the resilience, the identity, I didn't fold. Whenever problems arises, I'm going to always teach you guys to go head on into them. Don't run away from them. That's for anything. Don't run away from your problems, no matter what you're facing. It could be, like, for examples, if you're having car problems, bro, instead of selling that car because you don't have the money for that to get it fixed, okay, if you need a ride into the end of work, find a ride. Find a cheap way you can get a ride to work. If you can Uber every day and you can still save up your money, cool. If you can ride a bike, cool. If you're going to buy a scooter, cool. If you can walk, cool. If you can run, cool. Come up with a way you can still keep that money coming in without having your vehicle. And then that's when you start to save. You save. During that period of time, bro, it was so easy for me to save because I knew what I wanted. But just months before that, it was kind of hard. I was doing good saving, but it was just months before, it was so hard for me to do that and to take control of my money. This is a strong topic because this is real. This is not a theory. It's growth within and it's evolution. I'm not just preaching to you guys. I'm actually documenting the discipline. I'm documenting everything that I talk about is documents from my life. Adversity that I faced, the things that I overcame, all the life lessons. And this all goes to say, if you're going through something right now, stop reacting. Just handle it. If you can survive pressure, you can eliminate debt. And again, this all goes to say, you can rebuild anything that you want in your life. If you want to turn your life around today, you can do that. It doesn't even matter. If you want to take control of your finances or take control of your life in general, you can do that anytime. You just have to be intentional and have the energy and head face on into it. Damn bug. This is Glow and Grow. We plan, we don't panic. Like, comment, and subscribe on this video. And lock in with me for new daily knowledge every day. I'm turning it up a notch. Lock in with me. Peace out, gang.